Hey, Aquarius, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your June 2022 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Aquarius and take a look at all things related to love, whether you are single, partnered up, perhaps you're going through a little bit of a difficult period of time, maybe you're just focusing on self-love. We'll dive into it all. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested, Aquarius, in a personal reading, you can find that link in the description box below. All right, we're going to dive into the energy of the past, present, and future before we get into your Celtic cross. Now, this does talk about you calling in a soulmate in the area of the past. Now, this could be 6 years ago, 6 months ago, or 6 weeks ago. And it may be showing up because it could still be affecting your present energy. Maybe there are some subconscious blocks going on. Some of you may have been in a solitary or single energy for quite some time and have been trying to call in a soulmate. It says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So some of you are really putting in the work here. I feel like you've already met a soulmate for some of you, if you are currently in a relationship or in a union. Now, others of you are calling in a soulmate. There may be somebody new coming in for you in the month of June if you haven't met them already. Now, in the present energy, we have you deserve love. You are lovable. This is about you overcoming any insecurities, any abandonment issues, any rejection, any past pain that you have endured, or anything that has held you back from opening your heart fully and entirely and wholly. Aquarius, I feel like now is the month for you to really let those floodgates open, but in a positive way. Some stuff you've been holding on to or hanging on to for quite some time just isn't serving you any longer. And this is a collective energy with every single reading I have done regarding June love readings. You are the second to the last here, Aquarius, and the energy is thick, the energy is heavy, but everybody is making way for a brand new transition, a brand new start regarding love. Now, love isn't just romance. It's not just intimacy between you and another. Love can show up in all shapes and forms, but the most important of all is that self-love piece. And I feel like you're finally coming to terms with a situation that may have happened many, many years ago, or it may have happened recently to you here. But you're focusing on manifesting the kind of love that you deserve. So I really love this showing up, Aquarius. Now, in the area of the future, we have freeing yourself. Freeing yourself from, again, those insecurities, maybe some childhood wounding, some past trauma from relationships that you have endured, maybe betrayal issues, trust issues, maybe abandonment, or somebody may have done you wrong, or maybe you have done other people wrong. But they're talking about karmic lessons and balance coming to play here. It says it's time to take back control of your life. You may have gotten lost and couldn't find yourself for quite some time. Maybe you weren't able to tune into your intuition. Perhaps there was a relationship here that was very codependent, or you just felt like you weren't able to fully grasp the concept of love here. But you're freeing yourself from the old, which is really, really wonderful. Now let's dive into your reading, Aquarius, and take a look at the heart of the matter. What is the heart of the matter here for Aquarius, June 2022? Wow, right away, Aquarius. Clearing up any miscommunications. There's aha moments, there's breakthroughs, there's spiritual realizations. But the Ace of Swords is about truth and logic, finding solutions to the challenges that you've had in the past. Now, maybe those challenges were that you weren't able to call in a soulmate, but you've really, really wanted one. Perhaps you were in some sort of situation or dynamic with a soulmate or twin flame that was, again, challenging, and you weren't sure how to move forward. This is the month where you're clearing the air. So I love this for you here. We're going to dive in and take a look at what this is all about for you. I mean, there could have been miscommunication. There could have been indecision on what path to take moving forward in a relationship. Or for others of you, this could have been about opposing views, people having a sharp tongue, saying things too quickly that maybe they immediately regret after saying it. Or there could have been harsh words spoken at times, but I feel like you're clearing the air here. Now we have the Knight of Pentacles. There's something showing up for you that will be slow yet steady. There is an opening of the heart that has been a long time coming here, because you may have shut down. Maybe you shut down due to a situation, or maybe just because of the collective energy of what's going on in the world the past few years. You may have kind of pulled inward and closed down, even on a subconscious level. Maybe you didn't even realize, Aquarius, that you've been closing your heart. It's almost like a lotus wanting to just cocoon, and you've been going through this for some time. But I feel like the opposite is happening now. You're recognizing and realizing, Capricorn, or excuse me, Aquarius, I apologize if I've said that for you. Maybe you have Capricorn in your chart, or you're dealing with a Capricorn, and it could also be that you're letting go of the toxic patterns. The Capricorn is that devil energy, but I feel like there's a slow yet steady awakening within your heart here, Aquarius. So this is a really wonderful energy. There's something here that you are finally coming to terms, and it's unraveling in a positive new direction, because something that you've been thinking in your mind, you can see here that it's starting to finally manifest in your external world. So again, some of you may be manifesting love, maybe recognizing and realizing. Let's take a look at the blocks and see how we can help you overcome them. How would you like these here, Spirit? Okay, the Ten of Wands. This is about you needing to release the heavy burdens. So you will. They're showing me, especially around the 3rd week of June. It could be the 2nd to 3rd week. They're giving me 8 is a very important number as well. Now, this could be June 8th, even though that's not really the 2nd or 3rd week. It could be a day that you're carrying some heavy burdens. You may feel some deep emotions. But the challenge for you is to release. It's to lighten the load. You didn't come into this world, Aquarius, to fix everybody, because sometimes the 10 of Wands can be the card of Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It, wanting to fix everybody that you come into contact with, including yourself. Some of you may be healers, or you may be on a healing path, and you just want other people to heal and other people to open their heart. You may attract people that you feel at times are damaged, broken, or wounded. And this is all about you not carrying those heavy burdens any longer. You're realizing that you deserve love, that the love that you put into everybody else, you're finally going to start putting that into your own self. And with you doing that energy, you're going to attract the kind of relationships that you want in your life, that are dependable, reliable, honest, loyal, all of those beautiful things that really build a solid foundation here. So the challenge for you is to release the old to make way for new. So let's take a look and clarify this 10 of Wands. This is about prioritizing, eliminating, taking on too much, and knowing when enough is enough in order for you to let go of something that just doesn't serve you. Because the Page of Swords says that there could be news that you find out, or you found out in the past, that kind of really puts you into the energy of clarity, okay? Because the Ace of Swords can be about finding solutions. You now know how to move forward. You felt a little stuck. You felt a little stagnant. But the good news is you finally know what to do to release the heavy burden. So whether this is shadow work, maybe you've been seeing a therapist, a counselor, a coach. I feel for a lot of you, you're doing the work needed. And yes, you may have found things out that maybe you didn't necessarily love, or they may have been challenging to you here, but you're freeing yourself from carrying the burdens, carrying the heartache, or carrying other people's stuff. You don't want to have that on anymore. Now, this is also Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy. So this is you really getting in touch with what is right for you, and maybe doing some deep soul searching. Even though this is more of researching here, I always like to think of the Page of Swords as the private investigator, always inquisitive, always curious, searching new ways to do things, or really creeping on people, but in a, it can be a good creeping, just checking up on them. But this can also be about you finding things that maybe you weren't necessarily prepared for. It's almost like that saying, curiosity killed the cat. So are you looking for things? Are you going through maybe people's phones and you're finding things that you didn't necessarily love to see, something that you were unexpecting, but at the same time, maybe deep down knew it? For others of you that are single, maybe you're just really checking out other people's profiles. And you may be doing some researching, asking around about people here. So I see positivity coming in. Now let's see what's below you. The Hierophant, commitment, divine guidance. This can be about you learning some deep lessons about your own morals, your own beliefs, your own traditions. If there was anybody coming into your life saying, Aquarius, this is what you need to do or how you should do it, or this is about your path here, I feel like you're saying, you know what, it's my decision. These are my beliefs. This is my moral. I want to stay in my own integrity, but you trust and know that you are being divinely guided. Now, some of you may be seeking out a spiritual healer. This could be a psychic, a medium. It can be watching a lot of YouTube excessively at times, trying to get clarity, but sometimes it brings more confusion. This is about trusting in your intuition as well as tuning in to the frequencies that you're wanting to put out there as well and receive. So there's an equal give and take here. The Hierophant can be about that inspiration, being divinely guided. I feel like there's somebody that you've been either watching, could be on YouTube, it could be me, it could be other people, or there's a healer or some sort of a medium or psychic. They're also talking about love spells, or even some sort of cord breaking, cord connecting. You may have recently paid for a cord connection, or to call in a soulmate, or even one of those drawings or paintings of your soulmate. Please take that as it resonates. Now let's take a look and clarify the Hierophant below you. Some of you might be spiritual healers yourself, and you want to help people on a collective level. All right, we have the Three of Wands. So there is a new sense of expansion, growth, opportunity here. This is saying that you're questioning a return on an investment that you've made. What have you been putting your time and energy into? Is it worth going in this path, or are there new opportunities presenting themselves? And I feel like there are. This is about you deserving love, you knowing that you are a beautiful, worthy, reliable, trustworthy, honest individual that deserves the same love in return as the same love you give out. And if you are not giving that kind of love, then perhaps that's why you're not in the relationships that you seek and that you are wanting yourself. I do feel that things maybe didn't turn out the way that you thought, but they're actually turning out better, even if you can't see it at this moment. Let's take a look and see what's going on in the past. What is going on here for Aquarius? Queen of Swords energy, more air, Libran, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarian energy here. But Libra, the Queen of Swords is about you being logical with your decisions, saying, you know what, I'm going to just lock my cup of love here up. I'm going to shut down my heart at times because I really wanted to attract this soulmate, but I've gone cold. Because sometimes the Queen of Swords can be numb. She can go cold on a situation. And I feel with this Queen of Swords, this is about you sometimes lacking the emotions or saying things that you regret, whether this is you or a partner. Some of you may be dealing with another air sign as well. But the Queen of Swords for you is somebody who's determined to move forward. And sometimes they don't always work through why they have triggers, why they have insecurities. They're very headstrong and can be very stubborn at times. So the Queen of Swords is somebody who's very observant, and that's what you're doing. You're learning some sort of truths because of your observant nature. The nature to search, be inquisitive, and keep your eye on the big picture here. The Queen of Swords is somebody who's full of integrity and honesty, and if you're not getting that in return, it really upsets you, Aquarius. So let's take a look and clarify what this Queen of Swords is all about. All right, Four of Pentacles. Now, Four of Pentacles energy is all about withholding affection, and that's what we see the Queen of Swords doing. You're locking up your heart and you're saying, nope, I'm not letting this person get past go. They've already made their way around one time or two times or sometimes 10 times, but it's almost like you've cracked underneath the pressure here with the heavy burdens. And the challenge for you is to come back up a stronger, better version of yourself. It wouldn't surprise me if I seen the Death card show up, or even the Judgment, because you're changing your life for the better. But it's going to be very important for you to take the key here, because you can see that there is an unlocking of the mind. So I feel like you hold the key already, but you may need to unlock your heart a little bit. You may need to give a little bit instead of just holding yourself up, numbing yourself up, or saying to yourself, this is never going to happen. Free yourself from the cage or the bars or the restrictions that hold you back. And I see you doing that in the near future here, Aquarius. Now, let's take a look and see what is above you. What do we have going on for Aquarius? What's above Aquarius? All right, we have the Six of Cups. Okay, so this can be about healing that inner child. This can be about healing past wounds. This can be also about the way that you view relationships based on how you've seen relationships growing up. What and how did the environment consist of for you? Was there a mother figure, a father figure? How did they treat each other? Was there love? Was there yelling? Was there, numbing? Was there alcoholism or addictions? So you're really taking a deep dive into your triggers, into the wounds. Some of you, this has to do with forgiving possibly a soulmate that you are with, Aquarius. Now, the Six of Cups is the card of nostalgia, reconnecting to a past person. It doesn't have to be an ex. This past person could be your own inner child. Now, the Six of Cups is about practicing kindness. Yes, things have been difficult, but it's time to really pay attention to the reasons why you feel the way you do. Maybe the reasons why at times you don't feel that you deserve love, and you absolutely do, Aquarius. You're freeing yourself from those old limiting stories that you've told yourself over and over and over, because there's a big, beautiful change and transformation coming into your life. Let's take a look and clarify what the Six of Cups is all about for you, Aquarius. Six of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. You're going to continue to put in the work. You know that something will be worth it, whether it's a relationship with the soulmate. I feel like you're freeing yourself from anything holding you back from achieving that 10 of Pentacles. But the Seven of Pentacles says that you are putting the effort into yourself first and foremost. And if you continue to move forward in the soulmate connection, I feel that you will need to open yourself up. So there's a little bit of work that you're doing on yourself, but I see something paying off here. I'm curious to see if that 10 of Pentacles shows up as well for you. So I'm seeing, again, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups energy, but also that Judgment or that Death card, because you're going through some transitions, but I feel like you're ending up on top. What do we have here in the near future? Seven of Pentacles again. So Seven of Pentacles says that your hard work will pay off. I mean, I feel like you literally just got that. You did. Double Seven of Pentacles. So what you're doing is you're manifesting this hard work is going to pay off. You're staying optimistic. You're using the tools of manifestation and the law of attraction. And I feel like you're not giving up on yourself. So don't give up too early. Don't rush something, and don't give up because plans didn't work out the way that you thought they would. So very important messages here. I feel like you are going to continue putting in the work because something is growing here. Something has already started to grow, started to take shape. You're going to realize that maybe all you need to do is prune. Maybe all you need to do is make sure that you put this plant or what you've grown in sunshine, or maybe it needs a little extra water, a little extra love. That is all symbolic for you opening up to nurturing an opportunity that is right in front of you. Now let's take a look and see what it is that you are. What's the Seven of Pentacles all about? What is the Seven of Pentacles all about for Aquarius? King of Pentacles. Wow, you're skipping right over from the 10 of Pentacles to the King. You're in store for something quite beautiful. You're really wanting to build stability. That is first and foremost here, Aquarius. Stability. You want abundance. You want to be generous of your heart, but at times it's so difficult for you. Maybe you're focusing on your career. Maybe you're focusing on the material too much. But this is saying here that you have a really beautiful outcome. Keep moving towards this because you're heading straight towards the stability that you want for yourself. It's taken a lot to climb the antlers. It's not an easy task to climb and build that empire, but you're heading straight towards that, Aquarius. Now let's take a look and see what it is that you're telling yourself. What are you telling yourself? It just gave me the name Ezekiel. Ezekiel. So that could be your name. Maybe it's an archangel that you've been calling in. There's the Magician card. Beautiful. Some of you may be working with Archangel. I think it's Archangel Ezekiel. Or you may be working with somebody with that name. But the Magician card says again that you have all the tools necessary to manifest what you want. You have the tools. You have the talents, the skills, the personal power to take action. But what kind of action do you want to take? So when we attract, if we're thinking negatively, that's what we're going to bring in. If we're thinking positively about healing, about opening up our heart, then we allow love to enter our lives. But if we're holed up and closed off here, then that's what the universe gives us, is no love. So this is very important for you to remember here, Aquarius, that in the month of June, you have the Midas touch. Everything that you think about here, you're bringing about. So pay attention to the way that you talk to yourself. Pay attention to what is physically manifesting in your life, because sometimes we can misuse this power, because we can be beautiful creators, but sometimes we keep our heart locked up and we say, well, I don't want that. And this is about you staying in your integrity. Make sure that your actions and your words are aligning so you can manifest that 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles energy. Now let's take a look and see what you're manifesting. What are you manifesting in the month of June for love? Now, again, love can come in all shapes, sizes, and forms. King of Wands. Ooh, somebody's manifesting a King of Wands here. Regardless of sex, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, but the King of Wands is you taking charge of your own destiny. Okay, they're telling me that some of you may be attracting fire energy, but for others of you, you are finally taking charge in a positive way towards your destiny. Now, the King of Wands is very active, very passionate, goal-oriented, driven. He is a successful leader, very adventurous and warm. And I feel like you or you're attracting someone in that is this quality of the King of Wands. He marches to the beat of his own drum. And even though we have Queen of Swords, which I do feel like this is your energy here, Aquarius, I feel like you're opening up to somebody who's quite adventurous. It could be Sagittarius, Leo, or it could also be Aries energy as well. But I'm definitely getting a strong sense of independence here. And you both are independent. You both are stubborn. If you're already with this person, sometimes you both butt heads. Sometimes you both definitely march to the beat of your own drum at times. For those of you that are looking to call in a soulmate, I feel like this is going to be somebody very loving, very adventurous, very earthy, and somebody who you want to spend your time with. A lot of passion, excitement, and adventure. Now let's take a look and see what's showing up in your environment. Aquarius, what is showing up for you? Oh, wow. Oh, I love it. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, so you're ready to get up out of some sort of bitterness, some sort of coldness, whatever you've been stuck in the past, that block of not opening up your heart. You're connecting with a soulmate. Wow. Queen of Wands. The both of you are going to go towards each other, go towards these adventures. This is a soul connection here. You're finally ready to open up and bring this energy in. Aquarius, this is huge. The Queen of Wands is strong and confident and creative and artsy and attractive. She's very bold and wise. And the two of them inspire others to really bring about love. Everywhere this couple goes, other people look at and say, wow, they are beautiful. They are adventurous. They really love each other. But the good news is you both are independent separately. And then when you bring that energy together, it just combusts in a positive way. So this is magnificent for you. All right, let's take a look and clarify the Queen of Wands. Power couple coming in here. Aquarius, you know that you deserve love. Wheel of Fortune, your luck is about to take a turn for the better. This union, this soulmate energy is destined. This is fate intervening, bringing you the relationship that you have been wanting to transpire in your world for quite some time. Beautiful. Oh, I love it. Let's take a look at your hopes and fears. What are your hopes and what are your fears, Aquarius? All right, we have Three of Cups. You want celebrations, good times, happy memories, kindred spirits, like-minded individuals. You want a reunion with the person here. Could be a past person for some of you. Now, for others of you, this is about just feeling the love, feeling the community, the family, going to wedding receptions or going to parties, going to new events. This is about feeling the love. No more feeling left out. No more feeling a little bitter, resentment, cold, heartless at times. This is about you enjoying life and what life has to offer. That's your hope. Your fear is to go back to this Queen of Swords energy in reverse. The fear is, what if I'm left out? What if I'm in this love triangle? Or what if there's too much excessive partying or too much of not settling down? When all you want is to manifest that King of Pentacles. You want stability. You want a good home life. You want somebody who's honest, trustworthy, and loyal, and that will be there for you. Let's take a look and clarify the Three of Cups. Spirit, what do we have here? Three of Cups. Oh, there it is. I knew it was going to come out eventually. The Death card. The hope here is that you can transform from the inside out and attract the kind of relationships into your life that you deserve, because you are lovable. You are deserving of love. So free yourself from whatever pain, blocks, limiting beliefs, people, whatever held you back in the past here. It's time to free yourself from this energy here with the Death card. So I'm glad that shows up for you, Aquarius. Let's take a look at your final outcome. What is the final outcome, Aquarius? What do we have here? Oh, Hanged Man. Absolutely. I like this showing up for you. The Hanged Man talks about gaining a new perspective, releasing the control. Aquarius, some of you beautiful air signs out there have a need for control, controlling your surroundings, controlling your environment, controlling your thoughts and your feelings, and possibly controlling other people. However, the Hanged Man says you're letting that go. You're saying to yourself, you know what? I'm freeing myself from being stuck in this position of being in limbo, of feeling maybe pity or feeling bitterness, resentment, anger, of feeling closed off in this heart chakra center. The Hanged Man says that you are sacrificing, you're letting go, and you're gaining a brand new perspective. Why? Because you're finally surrendering to the ego. You're surrendering the pride. You're setting the pride to the side and you're saying, you know what? I am going to open my heart up. I can be egotistical at times. I can let pride get in the way, but not this time. I deserve love. Wow. This is a very important message for a lot of you Aquarians out there. Let's clarify. What is it that you are surrendering to here? What is it that you are surrendering to? Six of Cups again showing up. You're surrendering to the past. So again, whether this is you finally making terms, accepting maybe someone or something for who they actually are. It can be accepting your childhood doesn't define you. This can be about releasing those wounds, the pain. Whatever this is here, you're surrendering to the past and you're saying, that's not me. I'm not going to let the past define my future. I see something from a brand new perspective. Wow. This is some powerful stuff right here, Aquarius. I like this for you. Actually, one of the better readings that I have done. All right, let's take a look here and get a message from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Wisdom of the Oracle for Aquarius. Okay, what do we have here? We have TikTok. TikTok, divine timing is at play. There's divine timing going on behind the scenes here. So this is really beautiful energy. This is talking about you waiting on something, and I feel like that's where the Serenity card, or excuse me, the Hanged Man surrender card shows up here for you. Now let's just take a look here. I'm going to read to you the relationship message as well as the reversal. It says timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. Love, the fulfillment of desire, and even the body's reproductive cycles have their own timetable. Some things are preordained and cannot be coerced. Everything has its season, its divine and appropriate timing, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Remember that you always have enough time for love, to find it, to nurture it, to give and receive it. Its clock is eternal and ticks according to the beating of your heart. in perfect rhythm. Isn't that wonderful to know? Love is always on time. Yeah, because you've been calling in your soulmate. We talked about that earlier, that you may have been waiting for something for quite some time. Now, I have read the reversals with mostly all of the signs just because of the heavy energy showing up in May during the retrograde, during the eclipse, the full moon in Scorpio. So just please take as it resonates. Have you been feeling as if the clock is ticking and gotten a little nervous that your dreams are taking too long to manifest? There is nothing to fear. You will never run out of time for the important things. The miracles that are yours and yours alone cannot be missed. Isn't that amazing? You're in such capable hands, Aquarius, with guides and angels hovering in the invisible spaces, ensuring that your journey will be filled with all sorts of goodies. Let your anxiety be gently dispelled by your faith. Spirit will never deny you your highest good. All is yours in divine appropriate timing, so you can relax. Really beautiful messages showing up here for you. This is saying here that don't worry about when the perfect time is, when something's going to happen. I feel like you are being called to be in the present moment. Some of you may be really focusing on being in the present, mindfulness, meditation, gratitude, and focusing on stopping and smelling the flowers, stopping enjoying what's right in front of you. Now let's take a look and see what the soul's truth is and what the soul really wants you to focus on. Oh my goodness, for the month of June. We have you deserve love, you are lovable, and remember what I said in the very beginning here. Do I believe I am worthy? Oh my goodness, I feel like I said these exact same things here. You are worthy, you are deserving, and you are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within you and go out and claim the life you have dreamt up. Your crown has been bought and paid for, Aquarius, so put it on your head and wear it. That is a quote by Maya Angelou. Some of you may be reading a book by hers, or you may have just read a quote yourself or posted something on your social media regarding something she had said. But today's soul action, Aquarius, is this. For a big goal or dream you have, ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? Today's mantra, I am worthy of it all. I love it. I am worthy of it all. Post that on little stick-it notes. Write it on a piece of paper. Tell yourself this every day, all day, as many times as you possibly can. And that will really help you open up to this new love, help you open up your heart chakra. All right. So we're going to get a few messages at this time from your spirit animals. And Aquarius, I just ask that you take a deep breath in from the solar plexus. And I want you to close your eyes and tune into that third eye chakra, the area between the eyebrows. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this can be an animal that flies high in the sky. Perhaps it's an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps it's an animal that is wild, magical, mystical, or domesticated. It could be an animal that you've recently seen in the wild. Maybe an animal that you have currently at your home, or one that has crossed over the Rainbow Bridge. And if you need a moment, Aquarius, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is post your power animal in the comment box below. And I personally will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway where I pull one lucky winner around the first of the month and post right back here on this channel. So do make sure you have hit that subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss the notification. All right, your messages. We have Hummingbird Spirit, be here now. This is what we were just talking about, being in the present, enjoying you being right where you're at, stopping and smelling the roses, enjoying the journey instead of rushing towards the finish line. What is exactly the finish line for you, Aquarius? This is about enjoying the present moments, enjoying the love that surrounds you. enjoying the grace, the gratitude with Turkey spirit. It says, give with gratitude and grace. Turkey spirit. Some of you may have seen a turkey recently, or maybe you just ate some turkey. I don't know, but Turkey spirit is all about gratitude and grace. And I feel like this is the energy that you are going to feel in the month of June. We have Fox spirit. Think on your feet. This is also about you trusting your intuition. Fox are all about trusting their instincts. They can hear, they can feel, they really know when something is being sneaky, or they know how to be sneaky themselves. And I don't recommend you be sneaky, Aquarius, but it's about trusting your intuition and thinking fast. Thinking fast. You may have some opportunities that you need to snatch up quickly for you in the month of June. And last but not least, nothing is wasted with Vulture spirit. Some of you may have recently seen an animal on the side of the road that was being, vultures were definitely getting their fair share. But this is saying that nothing is wasted. Everything goes through that death energy that we seen earlier. The decomposition here, going back, rebirth. There is regeneration here happening. And I feel like that's what's going on. Everything that you have accumulated in your heart has gotten you to where you are at this point in time, Aquarius. So I do feel that Spirit has a big, beautiful plan. And I feel like you're heading straight towards freedom, but also towards the kind of love and relationships that you truly crave and desire. All right, we're going to get a message last but not least from the crystal spirits. And for any of you that are interested in the decks used or the decks you see above here, you can find all of that information in the description box below. All right, we have pink sapphire. Pink sapphire. As you can see, it's a very beautiful stone that is pink, and the pink is all about that heart chakra. You know what it's also about here, Aquarius? Forgiveness. It's about choosing to heal, acceptance, and letting go. It's also about soothing the pain of the heart chakra, and I feel like that's what you're doing. The relationship message is this: embrace your power for healing now. That means turning inward instead of concerning yourself with others at this time. Let go of any urge to go over all that went wrong or to relive the past. You deserve to feel joy, confidence, and faith. To do so, you must let go of the old stories and release the pain that is no longer serving you. Sometimes it lingers, so if you feel it coming up, let yourself experience it on its way out of you. Have a good cry, vent, get all that energy out of you, and then feel yourself filling up with the love and acceptance you deserve, coming to you courtesy of the love bearer, the universe. Pink Sapphire Spirit is here to remind you that you are all you need to be. You are whole and beautiful, and the universe knows how very strong you are. This is really wonderful. Some of you are getting past some pain, even if, again, it was from childhood or if it was from past heartache. Whatever you were carrying, those heavy burdens, I feel like you're releasing it this month. Even though it's been a challenge for you, it's showing up in the obstacle position for a reason, because you're gaining clarity here. You're opening yourself up. You're not shutting down a situation. Things may be coming up for you to heal and finally move forward in areas of love. So I hope this resonates, Aquarius. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to hit that thumbs up, share, comment, subscribe, and do post your power animal in the comment box below so I can enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway. All right, Aquarius, I'm sending you all the love and light. Till next time.